Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is 12 o'clock Newsbreak. In the local scene, the provincial government of Albay, through the Provincial Environment and Natural Resources Office, recently launched the Palit Basura program in San Jose, Malalipot, Albay, which allows residents to exchange plastic waste for food products. The Palit Basura program aims to strengthen the municipality's solid waste management system and encourage residents to practice proper waste segregation while converting their plastic waste into goods. Maria Cecilia R. Villanueva, or Valenzuela, Chief of the Environment and Enhancement Division of ENRO, explained that residents can trade their recyclables and earn points, which can be exchanged for grocery items. The Palit Basura program transforms waste into goods, encouraging residents to take an active role in waste management through recycling. In other story, the provincial government of Albay has ramped up its effort to achieve 100% renewable energy in the province through solar projects in Bakakay. Through the Generating Renewable Energy and Innovative Designs for Displacement project of the International Organization for Migration, the Bakakay Municipal Evacuation Center, Langaton Elementary School, and Matatas Elementary School are now fully powered by solar energy. The three sites, which serves as evacuation centers during calamities, have been equipped with modern solar panels expected to last for 15 years, funded by the Norwegian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The installation marks the first ever grid project in the province and is expected to be expanded to other areas, particularly in the most vulnerable communities in Albay. The PGA secured 84 billion pesos from various investors for the development of solar and wind power projects. Lagban announced that a solar power plant will be built on a 1-hectare site adjacent to Pantao Port, addressing the long-standing electricity concerns of Albayanos. This initiative is part of the provincial government's ongoing efforts to transition to clean energy by 2030. In the national scene, fuel prices are expected to increase by at least 2 pesos per liter due to the persisting conflict in the Middle East. According to the Department of Energy Oil Industry Management Bureau Director Rodela Romero, gasoline prices may be up by 2 to 230 pesos, while a 2.35 to 2.65 pesos increase may be felt in diesel. Kerosene prices are seen to have the biggest upward price movement, with 2.45 to 2.55 pesos per liter. Jetty Petroleum is projected to have higher price hike adjustments for diesel and gasoline, with a 2.50 to 2.70 pesos and 2.30 to 2.50 pesos. It can be recalled that fuel prices were up by 70 centavos to 1.20 pesos last week. In other story, the Second Congressional Commission on Education, EDCOM-2, has called for an appeal to expand the quota for science high school scholars in the country. EDCOM noted that the government only grants scholarship to 1% of the country's more than 27 million students. Out of the said overall population, only 279,796 were admitted to science and elementary high schools for school year 2023 to 2024 under the Department of Education DepEd and the Department of Science and Technology. In connection, EDCOM co-chair and Pasig Representative Roman Romulo stressed that the DepEd should make an effort to increase their science programs and expand their support to 5% of the Filipino students. Meanwhile, the Philippine Science High School Calabarzon Director Ronaldly Orteza stated that they had to turn down some qualified applicants because of the limited slots in the region. In other news, Over 42 million pesos worth of shabu was seized from a South African at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, Terminal 3 in Pasay City. According to the Bureau of Customs, the NAIA Interagency Drug Interdiction Task Group found 6,200 grams of shabu inside the luggage of a 31-year-old foreign national. The said narcotics will be turned over to the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency Laboratory Service for further investigation. Meanwhile, the suspect will face charges for violating the Republic Act No. 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2022. And in the news outside the country, at least 20 people were hurt after a locomotive crashed into the tail of a Cairo-bound passenger train in Egypt. Based on the CCTV footage, the two railway carriages fell and were partially submerged in the watercourse. According to the railway authority, the victims are now at the hospital as they continue to investigate the cause of the said collision. Meanwhile, it can be recalled that 3 people were also killed in a train crash in Egypt last September. And finally, in the news outside the country, parts of Costa Rica were struck by a magnitude 6.2 earthquake according to the U.S. Geological Survey. The epicenter of the earthquake was off the Pacific coast of Costa Rica, 65 kilometers northeast of Tamarindo, near the border of Nicaragua, with a depth of about 12 miles or about 18 kilometers. Based on reports, no serious damage was recorded after the said earthquake. And that's all for the 12 o'clock news break, October 14, 2024. We'll be right back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our 12 o'clock news break writer, LJ Lorejo and AJ Espiritu. And on the technical side, Chad Bobis. And of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Attorney Mary Luduca Castillo, and under the supervision of our Governor, Attorney Edsel Grace Lagman, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.